Okay, so thank you again. If I could have everybody's attention up here, but definitely continue to eat your breakfast, and if you would like more, we certainly have plenty. I think we have a few of our culinary arts students out here. What do you guys think about the breakfast? Let's show them. I can't wait to eat. In addition, if you notice here, we have like a microcosm at Butler Tech of different, with all of our different programs. So we also have some of our students from our digital media program that are live broadcasting this for any parents or friends that wanted to watch it. And then we'll also share out the YouTube link. So if you want to keep this forever in your memory of your student today, we'll take photos and we'll share those photos out. They'll take professional photos here. I'll share out the link for that, so if you'd like to have them printed. And of course, I'll share out the link for the live broadcast as well. So like I said, we're super fortunate. We have our own little city of pathways, careers that we can build things, we can dance, we can film, we can cook, we can really do it all here. You can get your hair cut, all the good things. So just a little plug for our culinary arts department. Starting second semester, if you ever want to have an outstanding lunch and you're in the area, we do open to the public from 11 to 1. It is at least a three-course meal. Pretty reasonably priced because the level of and quality of food and that you'll be getting is like a Jeff Ruby type of level. It's amazing. It really is. So they book up pretty quickly. But if you'd like to come over and have a great lunch, we'll send out that information. We actually do reservations because of how busy they get. But they do a fantastic job, and that's our seniors, their capstone project. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the ceremony. Again, I just really want to thank all of our parents and friends and family that came out to support your student today. I know it is very difficult to get away from work or whatever responsibilities that you have. And we are just super appreciative of you being here to support your student and to support our community, because we're really here not only to celebrate these individual students, but collectively we have about 40 students that we're celebrating today that make up what we are here at Butler Tech. And like I mentioned before, choosing to come to Butler Tech is a difficult, sometimes decision to leave students leaving their home schools, coming to a new environment, and just know that your student not only made that leap that we are very thankful for, but they're doing it very, very successfully. So again, thank you, and we'll go ahead and get started with recognizing our students. So how it's going to work, some little logistics here. Student, when I call your names, you're going to come up to the podium. As you're walking up, I'm going to read your nomination from your teacher, whoever nominated you. And then parents and students, you will get a copy of a certificate and the nomination. So you'll have a copy of what your child's teacher said about them as well. After we give you the certificate, I'm going to ask you to stand right here so our digital media students can get a great photo of you. And I'm going to ask our first student who comes up to sort of model that for us, and I'll walk you through the process that way. Again, we make sure that all of our students get a great photo and get recognized. So the first student that I would like to call up is Mason Adams. Mason, perfect student to model this example. You want to stand right here, Mason? Mason was nominated by Mr. Hurt, his instructor, and Mason is in the auto collision program. Mr. Hurt said about Mason that he has seen a huge change in Mason this year. Mason has showed a willingness to work with other students and lead others in the lab. He's willing to take on any project in the lab with the goal of doing the best job that he can. He holds himself accountable to finish the project, or if the work is not up to my expectations, he's always willing to go back and redo the work as well. So Mason, again, was nominated for the characteristics of respect, excellence, accountable, and dedicated. Congratulations, Mason. All right, if you want to just hold it there, and they'll get your photo. All right, next up I have Stephen Ambrose. Stephen, if you can come on up. Stephen was nominated by Mr. Hensley for the characteristics of respect, excellence, for all of them, actually. Steve has been a very dedicated student from the day he walked in the door here at D. Russell Lee. He strives for excellence in everything that he does. Steve is always ahead of the class on assignments while maintaining a high level of expertise in the tasks that he performs. Steve is an individual that you can rely on to always set a good example for others. Congratulations to Steve for being the recipient of the Ready Award. And again, Steve is in the Auto Tech program. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next up, Nick Anthony. And Nick was nominated by his social studies teacher, Mr. Lanowicz, for all of the characteristics of Ready. And Mr. Lanowicz says, Nick is a model student. Every day, he demonstrates to others what it means to be ready. Nick is respectful to his peers and teachers. He always has a positive attitude. He strives to do his best on every assignment, assessment, and project. Nick shows others what it means to be dedicated to achieving long-term goals by meeting high academic standards every day. Finally, Nick is true to himself. He is a kind and caring young man. Nick is committed to at least one of his FTEs to serving others by attending the community service events with BT Serves. So congratulations, Nick. Yeah, absolutely. Next, if I can have Joelle Bonner come up. And she was nominated by Chef Simpson for the characteristics of being accountable. JoJo is very well prepared for her ServSafe certification exam. She has achieved the highest grade in the class and earned her industry credential in the process. JoJo is an extremely hard worker and a great leader who can always be counted on to help with special events. Congratulations. Next, if I can have Madison Brown come up. Madison was nominated, she's in the 10th grade academy, and she was nominated by Mrs. Algore for Respect, Excellence, and Accountable. Madison comes to school every day ready to work. She has a quiet presence about her that intrigues her peers. She completes her work on time, adds value to brainstorming, is committed to the task at hand. I'm excited to see her step up and be a voice and a leader in the class and challenge her classmates to be the best they can be. She is a wonderful role model. Congratulations and keep up the great work ethic, Madison. Congratulations. Good job. Next, if I can have David Carr come up. David has been nominated by Ms. Cara Felis for the characteristics of respect, accountable, and dedicated. David is always respectful to staff and students. He exhibits a positive attitude even when some of his assignments prove challenging. He works well with his team in the auto tech lab setting, and he is always a pleasure to work with. Congratulations. There you go. Wyatt Childress, there he is back there, I didn't see him. Wyatt can come on up. Wyatt was nominated by Mr. Packer, his aviation instructor, for all the characteristics of Ready. Mr. Packer says about Wyatt that he has been ready to take on any tasks that I ask of him this year. From leading our marketing efforts to taking responsibility for his group and class for studying, Wyatt has taken on every challenge with a smile. Thank you, Wyatt. Congratulations. There you go. Emily Downey. Emily has been nominated by her math teacher, Miss Braden, for all the characteristics of Ready. Emily came to Butler Tech with a mission to become a female business owner. I did not know that. She is using her knowledge she is obtaining here to help reach her goal. She does well in all of her classes. Emily is respectful to both students and staff and is an exemplary example of Ready. Congratulations. What program are you in?
Precision machining.
Okay. And Emily is in the precision machining program. Thank you. Jackson Franklin. Jackson is in our 10th grade academy, and he's been nominated by his English teacher, Miss Walters, for all the characteristics. Miss Walters says, Jackson is a genuine treasure. He radiates respect for himself and all those around him. He is committed to excellence and engages at a high level consistently. He reflects goodness, joy, politeness, and has an authentic concern for the well-being of others in the world. He makes Butler Tech a better place. I count myself blessed to serve as his teacher and to watch him navigate the world with such thoughtful curiosity. You can tell she's an English teacher, right? Congratulations. Yeah. Ariel Guzman. And Ariel was nominated by Mr. Rogers for excellence, accountable, and dedicated. You're in construction, right? And Ariel's in construction. Ariel shows her accountability and how she consistently steps up and leads her crew in various construction projects and exemplifies her dedication in taking charge of being one of the first to clean and organize the lab. She also has revealed her excellence by providing a helping hand with a group member on crutches, even extended moral support to fellow classmates having some personal issues. Coming prepared to class each day on time and ready to go the extra mile to achieve her goals, Ariel takes notes and asks detailed questions and is truly be versed in the task on hand, ensuring her success with a bright future ahead. Congratulations. Wow. I just want to stop by saying these are some really, really amazing things that are being said about our students. It just makes me super, super proud. Mariah Harrell. Mariah is in our graphic design program, and she was nominated by her instructor, Mr. Geiser, for the characteristic of accountable. Mariah showed up on the first day of school with excitement in her eyes and a smile on her face, and she continues to do so to this day. She's had a very good quarter and an excellent start on her projects and portfolio. Mariah has adapted very quickly to the lab and all of its technology, tools, and processes. I have also noted that Mariah has emerged as the student that is always helping others because she learns so quickly. I'm so glad that she is holding herself accountable, and I look forward to her peer leadership. Congratulations, Mariah. Ethan Hysong. Ethan was nominated by Mr. Snotty, his social studies teacher, for the characteristics of respect, excellence, and dedicated. Ethan is a respectful young man who is always prepared to do his best. He regularly participates in class and is a great example of student excellence for his peers. Not only is he kind and considerate, but he also cracks a smile at most of my terrible jokes in class. First quarter was exemplary. Congratulations. Next, I have Heather Cash. Heather was nominated by Mr. Peisel, her science teacher, for the characteristic of excellence and dedicated. Heather has faced, and she's in the fire program. Heather Cash has faced some tremendous obstacles so far this school year. Despite the setbacks, she has shown up and worked hard. There is no doubt that she is a dedicated student. I am impressed by her effort and success so far in my classroom, and I'm looking forward to the rest of our class together. Congratulations, Heather. You definitely have, for sure. Oh, picture. Okay, I have the pleasure of reading one more, and then I'll turn it over to Mr. Rhoden. Joshua Kelsey, come on up. Is Joshua here? Josh? Nope. Okay. All right, I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Rhoden.
Thank you. Good morning. I wanted to start just a little bit by saying this is my first year at Butler Tech, so I can sympathize, empathize, understand how some of your students are feeling, being a new student coming here. I was an administrator for 20 years in the Talawanda School District, and I have a daughter who graduated from Talawanda last year, a son who's a sophomore there now, and I loved Talawanda, but in the time I've been here, I wondered why I waited so long to come to Butler Tech. So everything that I've experienced here so far has been top-notch. The dedication to students from the faculty, administration, and central office staff is second to none. The desire to put our students in positions of opportunity is just beyond belief, and has been something that has really re-energized me as an educator to be here every day and to see what goes on. So I'm thrilled to be able to spend the day with your kids here in the building and see what they're doing, and can't wait to hear where they go from here, because I know they're going to do great things. So with that, my first student is Vela King. Vela was nominated by Mr. Hall, and nominated for all of the characteristics of Ready. It is with great pride that I nominate Vela King as a Ready Butler Tech IT student. He's reliable and ambitious, which makes him a key member of the Hall IT program and a great classmate to his peers. He has already launched his professional IT career as a junior and was first in his class to receive his IT certification. He has already passed 2 industry certifications and has received both his CompTIA ITF Plus and A Plus certifications. Valo demonstrates the A in Ready as an accountable IT student who will accomplish the task with no additional instruction. He demonstrates the D in Ready for his dependability. If I assign work to Valo, I know that it will get done. He demonstrates E for excellence as he maintains very high grades. Valo's self-drive to explore and learn IT topics on his own demonstrates the Y in Ready. He is well respected by his peers, which demonstrates the R in Ready. Congratulations. Next is Emma Langevin, nominated by Ms. Larson. Emma Langevin has been nominated for all of the characteristics of Ready. Emma is an ideal example of a Ready student. She is always respectful and kind. She always has a positive attitude. Her work is excellent quality, on time, and organized. She's a team player and works hard to ensure the success of her team. She is dedicated to her core values and beliefs, and she acts with integrity. Congratulations. Make sure you get your picture. Next is Christian Lawless. Okay. We will save that and give that to Christian. Next is Jason Luiso. Jason was nominated by Ms. Wisman. Jason embodies all the Ready characteristics. Jason is very respectful to his teachers and his peers. He goes above and beyond to help his classmates. Jason is a natural leader in the classroom. Jason is accountable and strives for excellence on a daily basis in everything he does. Keep up the good work, Jason. Nice job. Make sure you get your picture taken. Next is Nicholas Maher. I probably butchered that. Sorry, Nicholas. Nick was nominated by Mr. Ehrman, but Nick and I talk every day at lunch, right? Every day at lunch, we chat. Nick is a student who consistently utilizes his time well in his Ed Rev class. He stays focused while in class by blocking out distractions and working hard to complete all assignments. He keeps himself accountable by checking his progress in his academic courses and working to improve his performance when needed. Congratulations to Nick. Good job, man. Get your picture. Next is Nate Maher. Nate was nominated by Ms. Hunter. Nate comes to class with excellent attendance and is always ready to learn. He knows how to communicate with the adults and his peers, always with respect and kindness. He strives for excellence in math, working well with his peers, and helping others understand challenging material. Nate has great potential, and I know he will be successful in his future career. Good job, Nate. Next is Jonathan Mraz Jimenez. nominated by Mr. Straight. Jonathan is one of those people that makes you want to do better. He's always positive and ready to learn. He asks great questions and lets his curiosity be his guide. I look forward to seeing Jonathan in class and know that he will make me see something in a new light. I love seeing how he solves problems and comes to understand what we are doing in class. He's also so creative and joyous in his approach to people in life that I find myself inspired and refreshed after being around him. I can't wait for the second quarter with him. Congratulations, Jonathan. Well done. Good job. Make sure you get your picture. Next is Laney Mills. Laney was nominated by Miss Mitchell. Laney portrays many characteristics of Ready each and every day in the classroom and lab. Laney is accountable and timely with her work. Her dedication and perseverance through new learning challenges show how hard she's willing to work to meet her goals in the classroom. Laney respects her teachers and her peers and is always willing to lend a hand to help those around her. Congratulations, Laney. Next is Andy Nichols. Andy was nominated by Mr. Chambers. Andy has chosen a path of leadership by being the first person in his class to pursue industry certification. Also, Andy has been recognized as a leader in his class of peers as they elected Andy to be their IT class project lead. Way to go, Andy. Congratulations. Make sure you get a picture. Next up is Joshua Peoples. Josh was nominated by Miss Roberts. Joshua does an amazing job at all the Ready characteristics. He's a terrific student and human being. He is very smart, has all of his work done 5 minutes after I give it to him, and then is willing to help those around him if they are struggling with the material. He is a joy to have in class. I know he's going to do great things in the future. Good job, Joshua. Well done. Good job. Congratulations. Next is Jordan Perry. Jordan was nominated by Mr. Powers. Jordan has quickly set himself apart in the classroom. Jordan is constantly busy working at bettering himself and his skills in precision machining. He challenges himself by working independently while still asking for help when needed. Of the 5 Ready characteristics, 3 stood out most when thinking about Jordan: respect, accountability, and excellence. Jordan demonstrates these characteristics daily and establishes a great example for other students. I look forward to seeing all the great things that Jordan will accomplish over the next 2 years. Keep up the great work, Jordan. Well done. Nice job. Next is Spencer Pippin. No Spencer? Okay. Next is Abigail Poles. Abigail was nominated by Commander Fitzgerald. Abigail models Ready in every category on a daily basis. She's very respectful of others and always includes everyone to build a team atmosphere. She is excellent because each day she comes to school with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn. She is accountable by always being prepared to push herself to get better at everything she does. She is dedicated by demonstrating her commitment to learning in and outside of school. Most of all, she is a genuine person who is true to herself. Congratulations, Abigail. Thank you. Very well done. Next is Phoenix Rensing. Phoenix was nominated by Mr. Campbell. Phoenix is always ready. He is very respectful to others around him, both students and adults. His proficiency in the lab work allows him time to assist others who may be struggling to achieve an objective. He is dedicated to his education and always maintains his positive attitude. Well done, Phoenix. Next is Mitchell Rice. No Mitchell? Okay, with that, I will turn it over to Mr. Jackson.
Thank you, Mr. Rhoden. And I'd just like to add that Mr. Rhoden has been a great addition to our staff, and we're so pleased that he's here as part of our administrative team. And he and I have been having a lot of fun trying to explain to the kids that he's actually my little brother. And this week, I don't know if you noticed some staff and maybe some students are dressed a little weird today. We're having a Spirit Week, and I was incredibly disappointed because traditionally, most Spirit Weeks you have Twin Day, right? You dress up as your twin, and I was so disappointed because I could see myself as Danny DeVito with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we could be twins, but that just did not work out for us. So we're going to go ahead and continue the recognition. So we're going to start off with Brittany Robinson. Brittany's been nominated by Mrs. Quiche, math teacher, for Rening, characteristics of respect, excellent, accountable, dedicated, and yourself. So you hit them all. I see Brittany always give her best. She comes in with a great attitude, ready to learn every day. She never gives up. She is an absolute joy to have in class and to interact with. Congratulations. There you go. You can get your picture right here. And we have two students who actually received 2 nominations for this particular Ready Breakfast, and the next student happens to be one of those. So I'd like to invite Alex Salazar to come up. Alex. Alex is in the sophomore academy, and his first nomination is Ms. Petrovsky for the Ready characteristics of respect, excellence, accountable, dedicated, and yourself. Same thing, you hit them all. Alex takes care of other students and looks out for their well-being. He is a friend to everyone and a great helper. Besides being an all-around wonderful student and person, he is always prepared to work in class. I can count on him to participate and positively contribute. The second one is from Mr. Dietz, that's your social studies teacher, for the Ready characteristics of respect, excellence, accountable, dedicated, and yourself. Alex has had a fantastic start to the school year. He embodies all the characteristics of this award and demonstrates leadership qualities on a daily basis. It seems to come easy for Alex, and he has made a lasting impression on the 10th grade academy. He was an obvious choice for this award, and I am excited to see him grow as a student in the next couple years. Congratulations, Alex. Well deserved. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm going to get a picture here. Next up is Diego Sanchez Perez. Diego is also a member of our sophomore academy, being recognized by Mrs. Akins for all characteristics of Rening. Diego is a fantastic addition to the 10th grade academy. His smile is contagious, which you can see that. And you can always count on his playful personality for a laugh. It is hard to be in a bad mood around him. Diego works hard and strives to better himself. He has a bright future ahead of him, and I cannot wait to see all that he accomplishes here at Butler Tech. Congratulations. And we'll get your picture right there. Good job. Get your picture. Next up, Bradley Sharpshire. I apologize if I did not say that correctly. Bradley's also in our sophomore academy, is being recognized by Mrs. Blanton for the Ready characteristics of excellent, dedicated, and yourself. Brad has been a top-notch student since the start of the school year. Brad is always willing to help and goes above and beyond to complete tasks. Brad is his own person and a natural leader. I appreciate Brad for being a good example to other students in our 10th grade academy. Congratulations, Brad. Yep, get your picture right there. Next up is TJ Sickles. TJ. No TJ. Okay. Evan Smith. I'll put a shameless plug in here for Evan as he comes up. Evan is a returning senior here last year. Over the summer, he competed in Skills USA Fire competition, won state, and moved on to the national competition down in hot Atlanta. He was down there all summer while students were enjoying their vacation. He was down there working in the fire program, and we were very pleased to say that he took second place in the nation. He was very disappointed. He apologized for his instructor, and he said his goal this year is to come back with that national champion. But another congratulations for Evan, great student. So Evan's been nominated by Mr. Hall in the fire program for all the ready characteristics. Evan continues to model what a dedicated student looks like in fire technology program. Not only does Evan excel in his own studies, Evan is a leader in the fire program, and he is always willing to help other students. It is with zero hesitation that I nominate Evan Smith to receive this Ready Award. Congratulations, Evan. We'll get a handshake. We'll get your picture right there. Isaiah Thomas. I've had some conversations with Isaiah, seeing if he could help me out with a little updo here. So it's something he's going to work on here. So I've been asking for some extensions and things like that for the past couple of years. So he's got 2 years to try to help me out. So Isaiah, you're being recognized by your English teacher, Mrs. Robertson, for all the ready characteristics. Isaiah shows up to class every single day ready to engage. He takes the work of a classroom seriously and asks questions that elevate our discussion. He is a thought leader in our space, a helper to those who are struggling, and brings a calming, peaceful vibe in every single space that he inhabits. Isaiah's presence literally changes the energy of every single room that he is in. He is kind, patient, cheerful, fun, wise, and dedicated. This is an amazing human who shows up ready every single day. Thank you, Isaiah, for your leadership and presence. It does not go unnoticed. Congratulations. Yep. And then we'll get your picture taken right there. Eliana Gribe. Eliana. Eliana's obviously in our culinary program, and you're being recognized today by Mr. Dooley, your social studies teacher, for all of the ready characteristics. Eliana is wonderful to work with in class. She is quick with questions as well as answers. She works hard inside and outside the classroom to make sure all assignments are complete. She takes responsibility to initiate communications when she has questions outside of the classroom. Eliana is always ready. Congratulations. Yep. And then you're going to get your picture taken. Caden Wallace. Caden is being recognized by Miss Maynard today for all the characteristics of Ready. I could go on and on about all the positive characteristics that Caden displays. He is always kind towards both his peers and adults. He works extremely hard and asks good questions while in class. Caden always does what is expected of him while in the classroom without complaint. He works hard within his lab setting and is doing a phenomenal job. Keep up the good work, Caden. Congratulations. Let me get your picture taken right here. Shayla Washington. Shayla is being recognized by her English teacher, Mrs. Morabito, for the ready characteristics of respect and excellence. Shayla walks into class every day with a smile on her face, and it is hard not to reciprocate. She brings positive energy that helps her connect with her classmates. Shayla comes to class prepared and always contributes something, whether that is a question so that she can better understand the activity material or a comment to be part of the class discussion. She has stepped up from time to time to be a helper to myself and her classmates during class. Shayla is a valuable member of our class community. Congratulations. You're welcome. And then you're going to get a picture taken right here. Alyssa Wells. Alyssa has been nominated today by her digital media instructor, Mr. Yerrigan, for all characteristics of Ready. As our program ambassador and BPA chapter president, Alyssa continues to pursue ways to improve the culture and engagement of all students here at Butler Tech. Her involvement with the Masquerade Fall Ball promos and the Purple Monkey Project are a couple examples of the quality work and dedication. Alyssa continues to contribute while juggling a full school workload, a part-time job, college applications, BP competitions, scholarship essays, and other responsibilities. I personally appreciate every single speech given to the sophomores during the lab tours and career days. Her creativity, determination, and dedication are an inspiration to other students in the program. Keep up the great work, Alyssa. Congratulations. There you go. Next up is Savannah West. Savannah is the other student who received 2 nominations today. Your first nomination comes from Mrs. McGuffey for all characteristics of Rening. Simply put, Savannah embodies all the characteristics of a student who is ready to maximize her opportunities at Butler Tech. Not only does Savannah show respect to her peers and teachers, she earns the respect in return. Savannah strives for excellence in both the lab and academic settings and has proven herself to be accountable and dedicated. Most importantly, Savannah is true to herself and exudes positive energy. And then your second nomination was from Mr. Turner. Okay, for the ready characteristics of respect, dedicated, and yourself. Savannah is always ready for the day. She has a willingness to help other students in class. Savannah is comfortable in her own skin and knows that being an individual and speaking up for herself and others is just the right thing to do. So congratulations on both of these. And stand right there for your picture. Next is Matthias Johannes. Matthias is being recognized by your social studies teacher, Mrs. Cooper, for all of the ready characteristics. Matthias is an excellent student in CCP psychology. He makes doing my job easy and a joy. He possesses all the ready characteristics, and any teacher will be lucky to have them in their class. Good job, Matthias. Congratulations. Stay here for your picture. If we'd have one large round of applause for all of our students today. And again, special thanks to you parents for taking time out of your busy day to come in. We know that that's very difficult and challenging. For those students who maybe a parent couldn't make, there's obviously a good reason why. But you guys are such an important part of the Butler Tech family. We're so glad you're here. Take time to celebrate your students, and thank you for allowing us to have a little part of them in our lives every day. So that concludes our ready breakfast today. Thank you again. I'm sure there's extra coffee and things around if you'd like to have that. Have a great rest of your day.